Welcome back to part 5. Didn't quite finish this one up. Fell asleep on you guys. Welcome back. We're going to finish this game up. As usual, I'm your host with the most, Tito.tv. We had a part 5, like I said, and we're going to finish this storyline up today. Early AM content for you.
Eldest one.
Oh, Talon?
Yes, it's me.
What a fine breed.
Grandma, don't you think it's about time? Everyone seems really nervous. I think I've proven myself to the village.
When did you notice?
When the amulet went missing. I mean, you're the only one who could hide something so powerful from everyone.
Such a clever child, Talon. But that wouldn't be enough to convince the rest.
I know.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. My name means sharp blade. Even the last priestess has to face danger sometimes in order to survive. It sounds a bit perilous.
Talon, go. You've earned the right to. You're the only one. But you must promise you'll return.
I know. I promise. As long as I have the wind, I won't feel lonely no matter where I may go. Grandma, fellow villagers?
Across all history, the truly strong remain shrouded deep in darkness, hidden from society. They carefully erase all traces of their existence, so that when later generations look back on history, it is as if they were never there. But sometimes, even the most perfect plans to erase one's tracks leave unexpected loose ends. This tome was one of those loose ends, left behind in charred ruins. What secrets lie within?
Zasalanel created me. A banal way to begin a tome. But writing down one's own history in a book is strange enough to begin with. I began writing this as an indulgent pastime, so I may as well enjoy myself. Now, about the cursed sword known as Soul Edge. I intend to record its secrets in this very tome. However, I must exercise caution. A fitting end awaits all who seek the cursed sword. Some may laugh and call this an exaggeration. Should anyone who has held that sword ever read this tome, though, I'm certain they'll agree with me. The origin of Soul Edge is a mystery. Legend says it was once an ordinary sword, void of any power. But after fighting on countless battlefields, it gathered a great deal of negative power, until a curse fell upon it. That much is true. All who took Soul Edge in their hands became slaves to the blade, murdering until they bled their indestructible. That is why so few know it, despite its appearances time and time again throughout history. Until, that is, an age-long past, when there appeared a man with a mind powerful enough to resist the sword's control. He was known as the Hero King.
Okay, so these are the dominating figures who wielded Soul Edge. This is the birth of Soul Calibur. Goddamn dog tried to jump over the fucking... That dog's out of its mind. There you go.
In that ancient age, great change came only through war. Thus, controlling Soul Edge meant ruling the world. The Hero King, being the man he was, one could say it was inevitable that he would bring peace to this warring world. I won't record the Hero King's name here. Someday I may decide the time is right to reveal it, but that time isn't now. It is said the Hero King lost Soul Edge due to his jealous son. After the Hero King killed his son, the spirit sword Soul Calibur was born from the remnants of the cursed sword. Indeed, the cursed sword and the spirit sword both come from the very same steel. While the name Soul Edge is known to a select few, the name Soul Calibur is known to almost no one. There is a reason the spirit sword was never revealed to the world. Some say the Hero King created the spirit sword. The truth is that the Hero King risked it failed. Those who would carry on the dead king's wish and perfect Soul Calibur were to come later. They were known as the Guardians of the Spirit Sword. Like a thief in the night, they took the Spirit Sword and withdrew into the dark recesses of history. They told the Hero King's Spirit Sword, and that they were going into hiding to both prevent Soul Calibur from being used for evil and to prepare for the threat of Soul Edge. The Guardians of the Spirit Sword only entrust Soul Calibur to a select few. One recent example was a king from medieval Europe, born in Britain. The king used the Spirit Sword to rule a land. I'm skeptical as to whether the king ever truly existed, but he was somehow connected with the Guardians of the Spirit Sword. Also, it would be reasonable to assume the king fought with the one who possessed the cursed sword and won. After the king's death, though, no one. Perhaps we should assume it eventually found its way back to the Guardians of the Spirit Sword. But it should be noted that at the same time, there were those on the eve of the king's passing. A loyal knight set forth to find the Spirit Sword and restore the crown. They hid themselves well for a considerably long period of time. Not even I learned of their inner workings until quite recently. Sworn to the late king, the Eval organization sought the Spirit Sword and secretly assassinated all whom they deemed outsiders. Those who were aligned with the cursed sword or did harm to humankind. A deeper look, however, reveals there was some unrest hidden below the organization's seemingly unshakable exterior. After slumbering in the shadows of history, Cervantes attacked the ship of one who had won Soul Edge at an auction. He stole the cursed sword, and Soul Edge changes its form depending on its wielder. When Cervantes took up the cursed sword, it transformed into two blades. And after nearly 30 years of slumber, it caused that terrible catastrophe. Shattering without coming in contact with the Spirit Sword was a first for Soul Edge. Immediately afterwards, the evil seed occurred. The evil within Soul Edge was unleashed upon the entire world. Why did the evil seed occur? What havoc did it wreak where it landed? Not even I have any way of discerning, but one thing is certain. Ever since that day, what does it mean to be malfested? It's extremely hard to define. There are those who undergo monstrous transformations. While in addition to humans, some common traits of the malfested include heightened fighting instincts and violent tendencies. Some become beasts, hungry only for slaughter, while others use strategy to entrap powerful foes. But they all slip into towns and cities. Sometime after the evil seed, the Azure Knight Nightmare appeared. Rumors said he possessed Soul Edge, and his string of indiscriminate murder seemed to agree with this. Personally, I then received news that the Evolve organization had encountered. It intrigued me that there seemed to be someone in their organization deeply interested. While Soul Edge has appeared constantly throughout history, Soul Calibur's whereabouts are still shrouded in mystery. In time, I lost interest and gave up trying to search for any traces of it. But after resuming my search later, I found that it had been taken to a temple in the east at some point. With it were taken a staff able to absorb all manner of energy, and a mirror capable of purifying evil. These sacred treasures were used to create Soul Calibur and amplify its power. No one knows what had happened to the Guardians of the Spirit Sword, but they must have met with ruin, losing the Spirit Sword and their other treasures. As for the temple, it later became Ling Sheng Su, a famous martial arts dojo that worshipped the Spirit Sword and the other weapons as the three sacred treasures. But now the Spirit Sword is no longer there. The evil seed deeply affected Ling Sheng Su, and most likely caused it to attract evil energy. Its martial arts students were soon overcome by madness and battle lust, and ended up killing each other. The temple fell in a single night. Therefore, no one knows what happened to the Spirit Sword. Only one student of Ling Sheng Su survived. While the survivor didn't possess Soul Calibur, there was clearly merit in looking into him. What powers did he possess? What could he accomplish? I was deeply intrigued. I only started writing this tome as a pastime, but in order to give it a clear perspective, I must reveal my identity. I was once one of the Guardians of the Spirit Sword. The precepts of the Guardians were very strict, one of which stated no Guardian may ever touch Soul Calibur. But in my younger days, I failed to properly suppress my urges. When the others discovered my designs, they broke my arms and banished me. Amid my despair, I searched for a way to survive. What I discovered was the art of reincarnation. After a long period of training, I mastered the secrets contained within this lost wisdom. I reincarnated myself over and over again, and became an entity that could transcend generations. At first, I didn't realize the price I would have to pay for eternal life. Every time I reincarnated, I experienced the pain of death. It felt like my soul was being crushed. It is hard to put such pain and suffering in words. Indeed, I hadn't managed to completely escape death. No matter what one may accomplish in life, death remains inescapable. My bodies have lain in countless graves, but my soul will never rest in peace. So it was that I came to yearn for the final eternal death I could never have. And such desire began to corrupt my everlasting life. Gradually, I began to seek out death itself. was 1,000 years ago. My desire for death was at its peak. That longing for true death led me to even take hold of Soul Edge. Wisdom, power, battle lust. In those days, I felt I could do anything. But when it was over, I was forced to confront just how prideful I had been. As a puppet of the cursed sword, I kept fighting to my last breath. And for what? I fought in an age of endless war that spanned the world, all to establish a certain dynasty. That is all I'll say on the matter. I've lived as every type of person. Old, young, man, woman. But I've never felt as much joy as when I wielded that power. However, not even the cursed sword could free me from the chains of samsara. And so I died, and was born again into this world. That was 1,000 years ago. My desire for death was at its peak. That longing for true death led me to even take hold of Soul Edge. Wisdom, power, battle lust. In those days, I felt I could do anything. But when it was over, I was forced to confront just how prideful I had been. As a puppet of the cursed sword, I kept fighting to my last breath. And for what? I fought in an age of endless war that spanned the world, all to establish a certain dynasty. That is all I'll say on the matter. I've lived as every type of person. Old, young, man, woman. But I've never felt as much joy as when I wielded that power. However, not even the cursed sword could free me from the chains of samsara. And so I died, and was born again into this world. That was 1,000 years ago. My desire for death was at its peak. That longing for true death led me to even take hold of Soul Edge. Wisdom, power, battle lust. In those days, I felt I could do anything. But when it was over, I was forced to confront just how prideful I had been. As a puppet of the cursed sword, I kept fighting to my last breath. And for what? I fought in an age of endless war that spanned the world, all to establish a certain dynasty. That is all I'll say on the matter. I've lived as every type of person. Old, young, man, woman. But I've never felt as much joy as when I wielded that power. However, Not even the cursed sword could free me from the chains of samsara. And so I died, and was born again into this world. That was 1,000 years ago. My desire for death was at its peak. That longing for true death led me to even take hold of Soul Edge. Wisdom, power, battle lust. In those days, I felt I could do anything. But when it was over, I was forced to confront just how prideful I had been. As a puppet of the cursed sword, I kept fighting to my last breath. And for what? I fought in an age of endless war that spanned the world, all to establish a certain dynasty. That is all I'll say on the matter. I've lived as every type of person. Old, young, man, woman. But I've never felt as much joy as when I wielded that power. However, not even the cursed sword could free me from the chains of samsara. And so I died, and was born again into this world. That was 1,000 years ago. My desire for death was at its peak. That longing for true death led me to even take hold of Soul Edge. Wisdom, power, battle lust. In those days, I felt I could do anything. But when it was over, I was forced to confront just how prideful I had been. As a puppet of the cursed sword, I kept fighting to my last breath. And for what? I fought in an age of endless war that spanned the world, all to establish a certain dynasty. That is all I'll say on the matter. I've lived as every type of person. Old, young, man, woman. But I've never felt as much joy as when I wielded that power. However, not even the cursed sword could free me from the chains of samsara. And so I died, and was born again into this world.
Good for you. That motherfucker's babbling of.
Witchers are known as warriors with unusual powers, the slayers of monsters and fiends, and eliminators of other forms of devilry. One day, the elite Witcher Geralt took on another contract, his task, to subdue a sorceress. The now aged woman, though ever strange, had been greatly respected, yet in recent years, rumors had spread that she was dabbling in the dark arts. She had achieved prominence as a researcher of planes, but if she were to call forth a demon from another dimension, it could have grave consequences. Accordingly, she was a threat to be assessed and, if found guilty of iniquity, a threat to be contained. In search of the truth and prepared to mete out punishment as necessary, Geralt made his way to the ruins of a citadel standing amidst marshlands.
So, that's why I'm here. To check if these suspicions, accusations even, are true. See these demons you've summoned, and if you have, to stop you, punish you. That's the contract.
Tell me, Witcher, do you know what I've studied all these years? The magic, the skill?
Planes, passages between them. Heard you're an expert. Pretty tricky for someone working on their own, gotta admit.
And you? Do you also label me a heretic?
No. Don't get me wrong. Got no reason to suspect you of anything, yet. Just want to talk.
My greatest wish was to access a different plane.
Right. Got that much, I think.
But that is not to say I ever wish to commune with, let alone summon demons and spirits from other worlds. Through rifts into other dimensions, I explored the possibilities, sought another plane. I was but a fisherman casting a line. And then it happened.
What happened?
A response. A strong one from something powerful in a place altogether elsewhere. Bold you are, Witcher, even to venture here. If you wish to see if my studies deal with demons, why, have yourself a gander!
What is this? Head's pounding. Where the hell am I? Some sort of passageway between planes? What's at its end? Another dimension? Whatever it is, sure doesn't sound pleasant. Huh? Don't try me. Really not in the mood. Damn it. No ordinary beast that. Good to know my silver sword works, though. Medallion won't be much use. Got too much to sense here. Other planes exist. How about that? Kaer Morhen. Sure brings back memories. No way this is real, though. Some sort of magic. Gotta be. Huh. Exactly like I remember.
You appear to be from a foreign land. Or am I mistaken?
Something strange about you. Let me guess. Sorcerer?
Some may call me that. However, I have mastered the use of weapons.
Place seems full of people just looking for trouble.
One, fight!
My abyss shall take you! Satisfied now? Ready? Apart from you! Interesting. Now I see what power you hold. It appears my plans will have to change a bit. To think it would be possible to travel...
Someone sent me here. Long as I actually make it back to my own world, that...
Forgive my discourtesy.
Every which way you turn here, you get a skilled warrior. Could get in some good practice. No. Got things to tend to. Strange as all hell, this place. They seem to believe in magic, but refuse to practice it. Sure, preparing potions will be a pain.
There you are!
You again? Get teleported here against your will? Believe me, I know the feeling.
Damn.
Down you go. Down you go. Feel lucky? Stop struggling.
Damn, bro. I went off on that dude. Keep somebody gonna kill.
Teleported all this way, and I'm still killing monsters. Won't do me any good, though, hunting beasts out here. Just not supposed to be here. Gotta get back to my own world. Seem to be places of power in this world, too. Marshes, mountain-bound vales. Source of the power could actually be in another plane. Speculation of that sort's best left to mages. Gates appear where enough of the power accumulates. But whenever I get too close, that happens. Sorry, not of this world. Don't know your customs. So have a taste of my own special welcome.
Battle 1. Fight! Feel despair! Dead! Dead! No holding back! Sonya! Pathetic! Battle 2. Fight! Battle 3. Fight! This isn't for shit.
Challenge accepted.
Ready to end this? Battle 4. Fight!
Nice. 8-hit combo to kill him.
Never fight a Witcher? Guess not. Damn it. Every time I approach, gate spawns more of those creatures. Need to keep it open some. Should probably find someone skilled in magic. Well, this is just great. Looks like a place of power.
What is it you seek, stranger?
You must be that old man I've heard about. Got a favor to ask of you.
Is that a friend of yours?
Freaks around here really seem to love me. Yada yada. Let's show you how a Witcher...
Battle 1. Fight!
Nice.
So, that's how I ended up here.
As you know, the gate to Astral... But to open a gate, you would need to utilize the power of the sword locked deep within.
Go on.
Simply opening the gate will not be enough. You need a signpost that definitively points the way. It needs to have a strong...
Sure you're allowed to reveal such secrets to me?
I believe one learns a thing or two after years of brutal training to sharpen one's skills to their zenith.
Thanks for the help, old man.
You should know, there is no room for error. I know not whether I should encourage such a gamble.
Worth a try, far as...
Very well. I shall teach you a secret ritual for eliciting the power of the spirit sword, Soul Calibur.
We finally meet, Gerald. Like a dog after a bone. Not interested in fighting you. You cannot escape me. Fine. You're...
Battle 1. Fight! We shall see what a witch can do. His sons. The end.
Get off, bro. Stop! Uh-oh. Ooh, good combo. That's it for you. Jesus.
This nuisance really has taken a shine to me.
Well then.
Sorry, gate's about to open. Party ends now.
What? But I was just getting into it!
Had a worthy opponent in you, no two ways about it. Love to finish our fight, but, well, Witcher duty's call.
So, you are returning home? Come back anytime!
So long, samurai. Been one hell of a ride, but it's almost over. Great. Now just need to get through the damn gate. Let's do this. Sri Vasu Svaha. Am I back?
Witcher! As I live and breathe, you have returned.
Head feels like it's gonna explode.
Forgive me. My methods were a bit harsh. However, at least now you know I am innocent. No? How was the other world? Do tell!
Well, it'd take some time.
Then step over here and make yourself comfortable. Would you care for some fine wine?
Warm welcome. Nice and all. But as I see it, you owe me a lot more than that.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history. transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. Soul Edge, a legendary sword and devourer of souls. Buried in the darkest reaches of history, it was brought back to light in the 16th century. The notorious pirate Cervantes claimed the sword as his own, setting everything into motion. Soul Edge adapted itself to its new owner by splitting into two. Possessed by the evil weapons, Cervantes began a bloody reign of terror, slaying all those seeking the swords without prejudice. Cervantes was eventually undone. Under the protection of Hephaestus, the god of smithing, a female warrior named Sophitia was able to destroy one of the swords. Shards of the blade flew and lodged into her body, causing near mortal wounds. Seeing his chance, Cervantes raised his sword to deliver the final blow. Suddenly, there appeared a ninja known as Taki, who rescued the wounded warrior. Taki defeated Cervantes in a battle to the death before carrying the injured Sophitia away. However, one of Soul Edge's two blades still remained. Perhaps it was fate. The blade fell into the hands of Siegfried, whose mind was twisted and unwell. Pierced the heavens, the product of rampant evil, the evil seed. No one could have predicted it would become a catalyst for catastrophe across the world. Our story takes place in the 16th century. Lingshansu Temple was a famous martial arts school in the far reaches of China. It was there Killick learned to master the staff. Killick ate and slept with the other students. Despite this, he established a family-like bond with just one other student, Shang Len, a young girl who was like an elder sister to him, dedicated to the way of the sword. She looked after Killick as if they were siblings. So close was their bond that when one felt happy or sad, the other would feel the same. Together they studied and grew as warriors. The years passed by. Killick's skill earned him a place as a teacher, an honorable position for one so young. Throughout the ages, Lingshansu Temple had kept hold of the three sacred treasures. Killick's years of arduous training earned him the title of rightful bearer of the staff. Likewise, Shang Len was also designated bearer of Dvapara Yuga, a sacred mirror. Our story begins on the night before the ritual for passing the treasures on to their new masters.
Shang Len, can I ask you something?
Sure.
How come you were chosen to bear Dvapara Yuga? I thought you'd get Krita Yuga. After all, you've dedicated your life to the sword.
Killick, this is not easy for me to talk about, but I'm going to try. The Krita Yuga, it's no longer at Lingshansu. The sword has been gone for more than a decade. All that's left is the Kali Yuga and the Dvapara Yuga.
Really?
Surprised? Well, there's more. The one who stole the Krita Yuga was none other than my father. That's why I don't have the right to bear it. If I were to accept the sword, everyone would be up in arms. That's why, even though it was offered to me, I decided to decline. Of course, I love Lingsheng-Se, and I do wish to see my studies through to their conclusion. It's just... I just don't want the sacred treasures, or my status as a sacred bearer, or anything else to hold me back. You know what the monks say. Fate is carved with your own hands. When I spoke to them about that, they decided to let me bear Devapara Yuga instead. Now I can feel proud that I'm a sacred bearer just like you. You know something, Killick?
What?
It's okay. Never mind. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow.
Me too.
And so it was, Killick and Xianglen were set to attend the official ritual for becoming sacred bearers. But the night before the ritual, a terrible calamity plunged everything into chaos. Drawn by the Kali Yuga in Killick's hand, the evil seed came to Lingsheng-Se Temple. The monks, driven insane by the evil force, began slaying each other, turning the temple into hell on earth.
What have I done? I don't understand. Everyone, stop this madness! Xianglen? Get a hold of it! Xiang... Did you... Who are you and...
He took out and you're that but to see do you.
Fated Xianglen gave her life. That leaves me home.
From that day forth, as Xianglen's slayer and the last living member of Lingsheng-Se, he chose to face his cruel fate. If you continue, the only reason you and Kali Yuga have yet to succumb is because of Devapara Yuga. However, all is not lost.
Yes, Master.
Is that it? If this tests you so dearly...
Sorry, Master.
To control evil, you must first control yourself. Mastering your own will is the key to overcoming malice.
Yes, Master.
The enemy is powerful. You must stand strong, whoever your opponent.
Yes, Master.
Your next opponent awaits.
Who?
Sometimes things reveal themselves when you fight.
I understand, Master.
Battle 1. Fight! Take this! See ya! Toria! See ya! Toria!
Already at a loss?
Battle 2. Fight!
I won't.
Ling Shang Subo! I strike without reserve! Battle 3. Fight! See! Scream! I'll crush her! See ya! See ya! See! Hey! See! Hey! 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 Go!
Two perfects.
So,
Yes. I believe.
I see.
Master?
It is nothing. What are you doing?
Yes, Master.
KvK.
Yes, Master.
Now we shall see how you fare against me.
It would be a...
Why? Kill it. Take it. And you. I kill you.
Yeah.
And you.
So you want to head west, doos ya? Guess you're in luck, but I warned ya. Our ship ain't what you call luxurious.
I don't care, as long as you're heading west. So, can I join you?
Sure, why, huh? Oi, driver! Where's you going? This ain't the way to the
Huh?
You deaf or something?
What the? He's been consumed by evil. Damn. You leave me no choice.
Battle 1. Fight! Scream! See ya! Toria!
It must be done.
Tia! See! Tia!
Brahma!
See ya! Soya! See ya! See ya! See ya! See! Soya! Battle 2. Fight! Take this!
Ling Shang Subo! I strike without reserve. You'll live.
Whew! Even us pirates ain't safe from bandits when we's on land. Thanks, matey.
Sure. That has no order. It takes me back to that the shadow upon my soul. Xianglin, am I strong enough?
So, you're the guy on behalf of our bud. Sound reasonable?
This is one thing I...
Why not? It ain't like it's payment for you.
This is a keepsake.
Keepsake. You know, I don't know what I'd have done. Okay, I like you. I'll go speak to Maxie. You're one of us now.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, it seems the captain has the...
You'll see why once you meet him. What the? What? Ah! Who do you think you are? You got some nerve thinking you can pick a fight with one of us. Hey, Killick, you're passengers, so stand back.
No, I wouldn't...
In that case, it's showtime!
Let's go.
I don't understand. Why will you not relinquish your...
Who the hell are you?
Yes, you. Remember the massacre you caused? You let yourself run wild. Look out, Killick!
Cam! Who is this abomination? How dare he harm my family? Have at you! Cap! Careful of that axe, brother! That son of a... He'll pay for this.
Who the hell are you? He's still fall back.
Stop right there! What? We gotta fight... Okay, just... Battle 1. Fight! Stick the mirror on this one. This ain't easy, but I'm getting there.
Get off me, bro.
Battle 2. Fight! Stand aside! You're testing my patience. Ever forward! Come on! Try this! Out of the way!
Let's go. Round 3. Let's go.
Fight! Going somewhere? Sorry. You're testing my patience. You're testing my patience. Flooring! Jeez, as if I didn't have better things to do. Damn, got my work cut out for me. The mirror doesn't work. You... Adios, Cam.
Take Killer Quest.
I know, Kim. I know. It's like you said. I ain't leaving him behind. And you know, those guys will be back for it. We will get our revenge. It's the only reason I live for now.
You? Are you that nunchaku wielder who wants me dead?
Maxie?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Even so, what's the deal?
What? I thought all warriors knew you have to strike first.
Hold on a sec.
Looks like we're done talking. I may look easy. I will... Battle 1. Fight! My philosophy is to strike or be struck. I can get on board with that. Going somewhere? Here you go. Rhea! Ready? You're mine! Not yet. Try this. See ya.
Nice play.
Battle 2. Fight. Ready? Time to end you! Depart this life!
Damn.
Battle 4. Fight! Oh boy, looking good.
I am serious? Well, if
We've got our own beef with that.
well, this is quite a coincidence. Let me just give you this word of advice. Soul Edge and her go hand in hand. So long!
The hell was up with that guy?
No idea.
He put up a good fight. I'll give him that. Is everyone that's looking for Soul Edge like him?
Just try not to...
Ha! You worry too much. If anything, you're the one...
What? Is that... Xianglen?
Why is he staring?
They could be twins.
Huh? Ling Shangsu? I've heard of it. My mother might have trained there when she was younger. She taught me how to use a sword. Admit it, you're impressed.
Yeah, I am. You move very, gracefully.
Thank you. Are you traveling somewhere?
Yeah, I'm heading west.
Really? Me too. What are you doing around here?
I just, you know...
I see.
A shadow lies upon you.
So, I'm Shanghua, and you are?
Hey, Killick! You found someone you want to bring along? Haha, I can't take my eye off you for 5 seconds, can I?
No, it's not...
We're going in the same... Thanks, Killick.
Okay.
Nightmare? So he's the wielder of Soul Edge?
If my investigations are correct, yes.
Kind of an over-the-top name, isn't it? Okay, let's go over everything. They're banding together. And their leader is Nightmare. He's friends with the jerk I'm after. A real piece of work called Astaroth. Then there's that lizard freak. And a woman called Ivy, who uses a whip sword. That's one hell of a crew.
We could end up facing a whole army. Nightmares are like phantoms. Wherever they appear, they slaughter everyone in sight. They're monsters.
What do they want?
Who knows?
Killick, doesn't your master know anything about all this?
I don't know.
Well, that's just great.
Still... Whatever we do, I think our paths will cross at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
Great.
The order stands. Understood. Show me what you got. What?
If this is all you have, then your fate is to die here.
one, fight!
Gotcha!
Who are you?
I have no reason to
Can't
answer.
handle this!
God damn it.
Could it be? Too close!
Battle 2, fight!
Ling Shang Subo! Ling Shang Subo! I strike! That reserve!
That was a tough one.
Show me what you have! Ring, fight!
Block that shit, bro. Damn, son. Damn.
So it seems my information was sound. I will tell you one thing. Nightmare has established a base in an abandoned castle called Ostrinsburg. Head there if you seek Soul Edge.
What? Who the hell are you?
Killick, are you okay?
Yes, fine.
Tell me, Killick, who exactly are you? People seem out to get you.
I apologize for getting you involved in all this.
Stop acting so formal. Fine. I'll open up first. I've been hiding something from you. I'm searching for Soul Edge too.
Really?
My country, the Ming Empire. You know it, right? It's going through some hard times. Violence is the norm. In the hope of saving our land, the Emperor asked me directly to search for the hero's sword, also known as Soul Edge. So, that's what I'm trying to do. I may not look like one, but I'm a soldier. Surprised? Well, it means I've been involved in this from the start. You're the first person I've told. It was supposed to be an Imperial secret. Does that affect things between us?
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry. I knew some time ago I would have to tell you everything. So I'll just say it. Soul Edge is evil. It isn't gonna...
Okay. If you say so, it must be true. I thought it was a little strange. How could that so-called hero sword save our land? Okay.
What? But...
My duty is important to me, but I want to... Okay, with Maxie too, of course. No ifs, ands, or...
What have I gotten myself into? I guess it's fate.
Don't you worry about it. I know fate has plunged you into misfortune, but my mother always said, fate is carved with your own hands. I'm kidding?
Oh, right. Never mind.
Yes? Is something the matter?
It's just, you look a little...
Oh, really?
Pardon me.
Well,
I am too. I mean, I came to you.
yes.
I was too. It is why I can never...
There is something I must do.
When you find a reason to... I was this...
There are some things we are powerless to do anything about.
People speak...
I feel...
The darkness of...
It's always with...
Yet all is...
I can't just...
It is no bad those dear to you will still. The past is the... If you ask me, there are those you need to... So... Listen to me. I have to go.
Are you okay?
Yes, I shall pray.
As will I. Those I need to protect in the here and now.
Are you sure this is...
It should.
I can't believe we got separated from Maxie.
Look out!
So,
Why?
is that all it takes to hobble you? If you're...
Hold on! I won't let you touch Killy.
Oh, really? Why do you interfere for your own sake?
I didn't choose to get involved, but now I'm choosing not to back...
One. Fight!
You can't win. If I were you, I'd back away now.
Won't know unless I...
Block it. Block it. Okay. I don't like this bitch at all. Her fucking style sucks.
Your sword conceals a hidden power.
Come on. Close.
Battle 2. Fight!
You leave me no choice.
Fight!
You ready?
Nice fucking moves, bro.
I'm no pushover.
Huh? There's something strange about that sword. How do you like this?
Whoa!
What?
What's wrong?
Just take soul at the instant you give yourself over to your shadow. You've been warned. There's no...
Are you...
Yeah, I knew person would be no... Once we get through...
I just don't...
Huh? Smack...
No, no. Let's... You're no... Oh, wait till I go to a coward! Approach me at your own risk! No!
I underestimated you.
Missed that.
Now let's enjoy this.
Are you? If you. Xianghua, no need to sweat it. We're almost. Are you this? I'm.
Alright, Max is here now.
Revenge for my family.
Putrid maggot, you're dead now.
Battle one.
Bitch, suck my dick after all. You ain't shit. Max pass either. Kill my goddamn family, bitch. Block. Oh, kid can't block that kid, can you? Ain't no retarded ass around, boy. Going somewhere? Maxi pad ain't gonna allow it.
Try this. Battle two. Fight.
Oh, block. Oh, out of this shit. Oh, dodge.
Going somewhere? Possible! Shut up and die! Take this!
Alright, combo king.
Shut up!
Yeah, you missed. Nunchuck time, bitch. Nice. Bruh, Maxi Pad just put the ass whooping on you. Jesus.
Is it over?
Nope.
Everyone, Cam, this was for you.
Get a hold of yourselves.
Her leg.
If you cannot fight...
I'm fine.
Where are we?
Sorry, but I have to attend to my mission now. The rest is up to you.
Thank you. Xianghua.
Never. I can't turn away now after... Let's do this.
Okay.
Because that is what it means to be human! I'll carve my own fate! Battle one. Fight!
Fate is carved with your own hands.
There is more at stake than my sanity!
Damn.
Battle 2. Fight!
Finally over?
Are you okay, Killin?
Look out!
Mother, I am ready!
Battle 1. Fight!
My sword will show me the way.
Link it up.
Battle 2. Fight!
Stop! Break that shit. Yeah, you funny. Oh, hit him with that flex. Oh, you bitch. Let's go, baby. Got him. Ooh, kept flinging.
I did it. Is it over yet? Stubborn son of a...
Xianghua!
Kill...
Xianglin, give me strength!
Battle 1. Fight!
This is for my soul!
Oh man, it's the Stanley Cougar shit. Come on, man. Yup, let's get it.
Battle 2. Fight!
I regret nothing.
Wow, what a fucking... Wow.
Is it protecting me? But... The sword!
No! It's too dangerous! Xianglin.
Devalpara Yuga.
It's fine.
Killick, hold out your hand.
Huh? This is...
I just couldn't resist.
Xianghua, could you hold on to it for me?
What? But...
Please.
Okay. Thanks. I'll keep it safe.
Great.
The swords once again left their mark on history, and still the march of fate continues onward.
There you go.
The legend will never die.
Nice. All right.
Battle 1. Fight!
Okay, bro. You just did the same move 3 times in a row. Now I gotta go fucking hammer you, bitch. No! Alright.
Final battle. Fight!
Damn, you took out my health, motherfucker. Block it. Block it. Damn it. Of course. That's bullshit, bro.